Good evening. I was going to do another uh, list of corrupt coppers, which seemed like fun. But you know what? I'll do that tomorrow. They can't stop. It's all over the news now. They can't stop going on about the high streets. Right, all the shops going out of business. They're like, oh, it's out of town shopping centres, but there's free parking, obviously. What else was it? Oh, internet shopping. Yes, that's why no one's going to the town centres. Out of town shopping centres, internet shopping. That's why no one's going to the town centres anymore. Do you know what? It might be, for a start, parking charges, because the out of town shopping centres it's free parking, right? It might be massive fucking business rates charged by councils whose managers earn 100 grand a fucking year a piece, a year, a piece. Might be that. It might be this business initiative development fund, which all these local councils. I once said, because when I was living out in a truck, I used to go and buy the local papers, each area I went to, right? And I once said that you got, when you opened them up, when you got into them, you'd find the same articles, because all the press are controlled by a very limited number of people. So Archant, for example, which does a Hunt's Post, might also do the Lincolnshire News, might also do the Durham Echo, whatever, right? Just examples. I don't know if those are real papers or not, but you know. But you get the same articles in the sort of innards of the paper. So this business initiative development thing, right? Each area is trying to make out like they've just done it themselves. That's their thing. But it's actually being done all over the UK. And what they do is they charge the business people, like the shop owners, like more fucking money on top of the business rates, on top of the taxes, on top of everything. Do you know what you get for that? Which I mentioned the other day, town fucking rangers in red uniforms. Let me tell you, the first time I walked into Huntingdon and saw these people, I thought they were like Virgin Media people selling shit. I thought they were canvassers trying to sell shit because they're in the red uniforms. So these things like that, are going on all over the UK, right? So that's extra money on top of the taxes and the rates and everything else. But why? Let me think. Why would individual shops in the high street be going out of business with all these extra taxes, all these extra rates, no fucking services, when, and this is where the mainstream media almost tells the truth, when out-of-town shopping centres obviously have free parking, and when internet shopping, obviously that's fairly free except what you're paying for. So, on top of the business tax, the BID, the rental of the building, obviously, probably council tax, I'm not quite sure. I would think businesses, shop owners pay council tax for their shop. And yet out-of-town parking is free. Internet shopping, okay. Council employees, managers pay themselves 100 grand a year. No, I can't think. No, I see no reason whatsoever why high street shops are shutting down. No, I just can't. I can't make the connection. Maybe you can, guys. I'm too stupid. I'm a truck driver. So you know, there's a connection here somewhere. Wait a minute, Joanne Lancaster, the head of Huntingdon District Council, is on 117 grand a year, and yet just round the corner from my house, there's one of these big wheelie bin things, the big metal ones, not the one you have outside your house, the big metal ones on 4 wheels, right? And that hasn't been emptied for at least 8 days. And yet she pays herself 117 grand a year. Now, I've lost a thread on this one, guys. I can't think why sort of, town centre shops, especially the sort of independent ones, are shutting down at all.